What's going on, guys? Crypto Renegade here again with another video for you. And in today's video, I am going to be doing another hardware wallet comparison. I've done lots of these videos in the past, but I got a specific request from someone in the comments to do a comparison between the Cobo Vault Pro on my left here. I'll be doing an unboxing and comparison on that shortly. And on my right here, we have one of the OG hardware wallets, the Trezor Model T. As always, I'm going to cover three specific categories here in these wallets. First, we're going to look at the design, overall security, and form factor of the device. Second, we are going to look at any of the unique coin support that you can only get on a specific device here. And then thirdly, we are going to end on the price, and I will give you a roundup and overview of which of these two devices I would choose if I could only choose one. So stay tuned for this video. You're not going to want to miss it. All right, so we are back here. On my right hand, we have the Trezor Model T, and in my left hand, you can see here, this is the Cobo Vault Pro. Now, obviously, there's a significant size difference of these two devices, and I'm gonna go ahead and start off with some of the key differences and security features of the Cobo Vault Pro, and then we'll take a look here at the Trezor Model T. So as you can see, the Cobo Vault Pro is a 4-inch touchscreen display. You can scan QR codes for addresses. You can actually navigate through and just simply click on the address. You can scan the QR code with your phone, mobile phone, and transfer wirelessly. Now, on the device itself as well, you have a fingerprint sensor, which is used to sign and authenticate transactions. It also serves as unlocking the device, which is really nice. And then above here, we have a camera, and that's where it scans the encrypted QR codes and authorizes the transactions for you to sign. You can either choose to set it up to sign with your fingerprint, which is what I do. It's really nice so that you don't have to enter in passwords or anything on the screen as you're signing transactions, and no one can look over your shoulder, or no cameras can see your password to authorize your transaction. The way I have it set up here is this is a rechargeable and detachable battery, and it's gonna turn it off. But right now, you can pre-charge the device. It comes with the charging cable, and it also comes with a backup, which is really nice. So you can actually have rechargeable AAA batteries. So in the event that you don't have a power source, you're completely off the grid, you can use the battery backup system, and you can still sign transactions even if you have no power or no access to power. So I really like that feature that it gives you both options. If this charger dies, you can again swap it out with that battery, and you can use it in the wild, on the go. It's completely air gapped on this device as well, so there's no USB cables, there's no Bluetooth, there's no communication method other than signing the QR codes as you've seen on the screen previously through this camera on the back, and then vice versa. You can use this camera to scan QR codes on the mobile app as well. So what I really like about this device is it gives you a very big touch screen. It's very easy to see the full address, and it gives you QR codes that you can scan the transactions. Secondly, it does give you the fingerprint sensor, which not only adds extra security, but it also adds extra convenience. So I've been using this as my primary wallet lately, just for testing purposes, for security purposes, making sure transactions are smooth. And so far, this has been one of my favorite wallets to use, and is very similar in a lot of ways to the LOCKUP Titan. However, this particular wallet, signing transactions has gotten a lot easier with that fingerprint sensor. So usability and overall form factor on this is pretty nice. Again, I do like the fact that I can take it completely off the grid. I don't need Bluetooth, I don't need any other communication methods, and I can manage everything on the 4-inch touchscreen, which is big enough to display all of the wallet addresses, which for someone that makes as many Bitcoin transactions as I do, that's a big deal for security and usability. So that's the Cobo Vault Pro security design form factor. So the Trezor Model T, this is a USB-C connected device, so this can only be used on a computer. It could also be used on an Android phone as well, but you can connect it to your computer via USB-C connection, and then you can also log into multiple wallets. So you can use their native web application on the Trezor, and you can manage all of your native coin support directly on the web UI, which is actually a very clean and very easy to use interface. I like it. There's also a lot of integrations that you can use with Trezor that you can't use with Cobo Vault. So for instance, if you have my Ether wallet, my crypto wallet, Even the new Shapeshift platform can connect directly to Trezor, and a lot of those interfaces, platforms, and trading through the hardware wallet is very, very convenient. So this wallet has been around for several years. This is the second generation Trezor device. If you're unfamiliar with, Trezor is the maker of the original hardware wallet. So it has a very good reputation and a very good track record as a company. So one of the things as far as the security and the design and the form factor is, you'll notice here there's a slot here. This can be used for an SD card slot and encrypting and signing transactions through that way. You can see through the bottom here that this is a USB-C connector, and then when you plug that in, the full color touchscreen will light up on here as well. You can enter in manually a PIN on the device, and then you can verify the whole transaction. You also can scan a QR code on the device itself. However, the display is fairly small, so in a lot of cases it takes up the whole screen, and then you just have to trust that the QR code is displaying the actual alphanumeric code that you want. That's something that I kind of don't like about it, but this is overall, in the overall user experience, if you're connected to a computer, it's a fairly easy device to use, and it has a lot of integration and a lot of platforms that trust it and use it, and that gives you a lot of flexibility for a lot more coin support. So let's jump into that second category, which we're on right now, which is coin support. So out of these two devices, definitely the Trezor Model T is gonna win in the category of coin support. This can hold over 1,600 coins and tokens. And like I said, it integrates with several other third-party wallets that allow you to manage it using their interface and their software, which is easy to use, but you can also control and manage the private keys. The Trezor Model T also allows you to do hardware wallet staking with Tezos, Cosmos, just to name a few. Those are coins that I use as well on the Trezor Model T device, and those coins are not yet supported on the Cobo Vault Pro. Hopefully they are going to be soon. So you have a lot of your mainstream coins, a lot of new native tokens, and a lot of abilities to manage those on multiple wallet interfaces, web wallets, cold staking, baking for Tezos, and so on. So you're gonna have a lot more coin support and a lot more functionality on the Trezor Model T, hands down. The Cobo Vault Pro, let me see if I can go ahead and turn it on. The Cobo Vault Pro here really only is going to give you about 10 native coins that you can scan on the QR code app here, and I'll show you a quick look of how that looks here when it loads up in just a second. But you're basically looking at just your top market cap coins, your Bitcoin, your Ethereum. It does technically support ERC20 tokens as well, but there's not a lot of them natively that are added. You have Ripple, you have XCZ, you have Decree, and it's asking for my fingerprint. So as you can see, very simple. I just put it on the back, and I didn't have to type anything in. Bitcoin Cash, Dash, DCR, EOS, ETC, IOST, Litecoin, Tron, and XCZ. So as you can see, there's really not that many native applications on this device. So the coin support isn't quite there yet, but they are going to be doing several additions to this, and I am told that they are also going to be adding staking on the hardware wallet as well, so you can earn passive income while controlling your private keys, and that's a big deal. You can currently do that with Trezor Model T. Right now you can't currently do that with the Cobo Vault Pro, but the overall usability and interface, I do enjoy the Cobo Vault Pro a little bit more, especially because it's air-gapped, wireless, and I can do everything with my smartphone and on the go, not connected to a computer, so that's really nice. Let's go ahead and talk about the final category, which is the price. So the Trezor Model T right now is going for 149 euros, which is give or take roughly $155 US, depending on what sales they have going on. Make sure to check the links in the description below, because I always update to make sure that you guys are given the best prices if you decide to get them. But roughly, or the normal price on the Trezor Model T is about 149 euros, which is roughly 155 to 160 US, depending on what the conversion rate is. The Cobo Vault Pro here is $149. You know, the fingerprint sensor, the full screen display, and then you can also store multiple coins as well. So honestly, in this particular case, the price comparison is very, very similar. So what it really comes down to is, number one is coin support. Are there any specific coins that you're wanting to hold offline specifically? I had someone in the comments yesterday specifically looking for Chainlink, which is not a native application that's supported on this yet, but I know it is being added. So you just want to make sure that the specific coins that you want to hold offline are currently supported on these devices. That's going to be a huge determining factor. And then secondly, do you want to have the flexibility and the freedom to use it on the go? With the Cobo Vault Pro here, You can go ahead, use it, mobily. You can disconnect it. You don't even have to have a power source. You can use the backup batteries. You can take it in the wilderness, camping, whatever, and it will still work because it's completely air-gapped device. And on the Trezor Model T, it does give you a lot more features and functionality, but it is required to use a computer on a web application. So it does require internet connectivity and a USB connection in order to manage or use it in any way, shape, or form. So really, those are just the main categories that you want to look at when deciding if which wallet is going to be the best for your particular scenario. It really just, again, it really comes down to preference. But if I had to choose only one of these devices and I was brand new to the game, honestly, I would still choose the Cobo Vault Pro, and here's the reason. Even though Trezor is a great wallet, has a very good reputation, and I haven't had any bad overall user experiences with Trezor, the overall usability and ease of use on the Cobo Vault Pro is just so nice. Being able to use my fingerprint, being able to just have a simplified interface. If I want to sign a Bitcoin transaction, all I have to do is click on it and I can scan the QR code, shows me the full address. It's just super easy. And it's also very secure because there is no communication method that can be intercepted. Technically, that could happen on a USB device if it's on an infected computer. There are a lot of security measures in place to stop that from happening, but this is 100% air-gapped and only transmits data through the camera through the encrypted QR code. I think I would overall have to choose the Cobo Vault Pro, but again, both of these wallets are very good. They're very trusted. I am looking forward to a Trezor Model 3. I don't know if that's going to be what it's going to be called, but a new model or third generation Trezor device. I did a video, which I'll leave a card up below, on Tropic Square, which goes into detail on what they're working on. So really, really cool if you're interested and you like the Trezor brand. But I want to go ahead and wrap it up here. In this particular round off, I am going to say Cobo Vault Pro wins. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below. I will answer them for you. And then in this next upcoming video, I have a very special treat. I'm going to be doing a new hardware metal recovery seed backup wallet. So stay tuned next week for that video and can't wait to show you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap that up here. Crypto Renegade out.